Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be talking about things that I am loving at Louis Vuitton. And I can tell you right now, it is nothing from the Louis Vuitton Murakami collection. I want to talk about some things at Louis Vuitton, some new releases that I am really loving, that these items really are not getting a lot of promotion. We've been hearing a lot about the Louis Vuitton Murakami collection, and I have said in another video that I am not interested in anything from the Murakami collection. I never have. I wasn't interested in it years ago when it was released. I'm not interested in it now. It just does not fit my aesthetic. I mean, it's very playful. It looks very kitty-like, all the colors and things. You see, look at the way I dress. Look at everything around me. I'm very neutral. My aesthetic is neutral. I like classic monogram Louis Vuitton pieces, and so that's what I gravitate towards. However, I have been watching Instagram and YouTube about all of the issues that they've had with the Murakami collection, and the fact that people said they've done pre-orders and they didn't get their orders, or the collection is only going to VIC members. You have to have a certain spend to be offered anything from the collection. And I think that's really unfortunate. You know, I love Louis Vuitton. It's my favorite house. But I think the games and the chaos is very unfortunate, because I get they are aiming for a higher demographic, or they are honoring their VICs and folks that spend a lot of money at Louis Vuitton. But collectively, the average customer of Louis Vuitton collectively that spends the most money are not the VICs. It is the people who may buy, SLGs, maybe 2-3 bags a year. And I'll put up some data because I wanted to look it up just to see what is the average income bracket of Louis Vuitton. And I think it said that the largest market of people who purchase Louis Vuitton bags are households that make anywhere between $9,000 and $10,000, which is like $120,000 a year, which is middle class, right? That's considered middle class. So it's baffling to me how they would market a collection that has so much excitement and enthusiasm around it, but that average customer of Louis Vuitton is not afforded the opportunity to have access to the collection. I think there's a fallacy in that. That's concerning to me. Like I said, I have not tried to get a piece, but I watch YouTube, right? And I see everyone saying it's a joke. They weren't able to get things. People can't even get key clays or makeup pouches and things like that, who just, people who just want something from the collection are not able to. And I think that's very unfortunate, because it puts a bad taste in the mouth of the consumer. Louis Vuitton already had a not great year in terms of their revenue and their profit. I mean, they're successful. I mean, they aren't going to go out of business, but they didn't have a great year, and they've been coming out with so many collections, guys. It's another reason why I think some of the sales are down for Louis Vuitton in general, is because that fear of missing out concept, I don't think a lot of people have that anymore, right? Because, you can always find the items. If you don't get them in store, you can find them on a pre-loved market, or if you wait long enough, Louis Vuitton is going to release something similar with upgrades that you preferred over the original anyway. And because Louis Vuitton releases so many different collections and so many different items, I don't want to spend money for one thing that I love at the time, but then Louis Vuitton releases something else in 2 or 3 months that I love even more, and then they release something else in 2 or 3 months that I love even more. There's only a finite amount of money that most consumers have to spend on Louis Vuitton. So a lot of people just don't buy. They wait. They give it some time to wait, to be sure that they want a particular item and there's not going to be a release that they like even more. Hopefully the issues will be resolved with this Murakami collection, and all of my fellow fellow YouTubers and friends in this luxury community or outside of the luxury community who just want to get a piece from that collection. Hopefully they will be made readily available for all of you so that you can own a piece from that collection, because I know that it is very popular. For me, there are some things that I kind of heard about from a couple of YouTubers. I went on the Louis Vuitton website just kind of looking at new products, and there are several things that I am very interested in, and let's talk about them. So the first one is the Louis Vuitton Slouchy MM. I showed this in a vlog on one of my Christmas diary vlogs. I love this bag. I love this bag. And I'll put a picture of it up as I am talking. I wanted to go in store to see the bag, to feel it, to try it on, to see what I thought about it, because there was a lot of talk that it was similar to the Graceful MM. And while there are some similarities, once I saw it in the store, it is really a different bag. The only similarity is that they're both hobo bags. Let me grab my Graceful. Okay, so this is the Graceful, and guys, I absolutely love this bag. But the Slouchy is different because there's just more of a slouch to it, and I like that. I really like that about the bag. Also, one of the main things, the differences between these bags is this part. So this handle here, it's a shorter handle, but it can get a little tight sometimes, especially depending upon what I have in this bag. I just have it stuffed right now with some air paper. The handle drop on the Slouchy, guys, is the seller of that bag. It is so comfortable. I love it. I love the simplicity of it. It is just a classic Monogram vachetta bag. It is so simple, which makes it so beautiful to me. That is the appeal to me. The only thing about the bag, two things. One thing is that the inside color of it is a red color. I don't prefer that. My Graceful has the Vuitton interior, and sometimes I question whether or not maybe I should have gotten the beige interior, because I'm just a neutral type of girl. But I like, and this pop of color here, it's nice, and so I'm glad that I do have that. But I don't know if I want another bag with a red interior. I wish that it came with a beige interior. If it came with a neutral interior, I probably would have already purchased the bag, because I love the bag that much. I've talked about this one before as well. It is the Keepall Bandoulier in the size 45 in the reverse monogram. When I saw this bag, and I think it was LV Luxe Delight, I think it is, that she showed this bag. I've never been interested in reverse monogram, but as soon as I saw that bag, I was like, I'm interested in reverse monogram. It's gorgeous. There's a lot going on with the bag, and my daughter Erica was like, Mommy, I showed her the bag. She was like, that's really busy. And the more I look at it, I guess it is really busy, but it's stunning. It is a stunning bag. I just don't know, because I do have the Keepall 45 in the monogram. And the zipper broke on it, and I recently took that into Louis Vuitton for repair. I put it in one of my vlogs, and I got it back. And it's like, when I got it back, I almost got a renewed sense of joy and interest in it. And I took it immediately on an end of the year spa trip that I had, overnight trip. I took it, and I love that bag. And I probably don't wear it as much as I would like to, because I have other bags. I don't know. I'm just not sure if I want another bag that competes with a bag that I have in my collection of the same size, but I love it. And I don't know if this bag is limited edition or not, but yeah, I love that bag. So that is definitely something that I'm loving from Louis Vuitton. And staying on with the reverse monogram, I had always kind of liked the on-the-go GM in reverse monogram. And since I saw that Keepall in reverse monogram, it's piqued my interest even more in the GM on the go, just because I think they would be beautiful as travel companions. They just coordinate with each other. Might be a little bit of overkill, might be a little bit of extraness, but I love that look. I'm interested in them both. So this is the Keepall, the GM size. It's huge, it's massive. It's one of my favorite bags of all time. Louis Vuitton released a bag, guys. It is called the Nevereverfull. I think Pharrell Williams released this bag. It is just sick. It is larger than the Nevereverfull GM. And it's leather. Oh my God. It is a leather Nevereverfull. It comes with a luggage tag. And I think you could either get it engraved or something and put your name on it. I don't even know if I would do that. And it comes with a pouch on the inside that's leather. I believe it's in the men's collection. Oh, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It would not make any sense for me to get this bag because I have this one. And it feels like I would reach for these bags for the exact same reason. I like the leather Speedies, right? I definitely like the leather Speedies, but I know I would never be able to get a leather Speedy with the prices that they were costing. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get a leather Speedy, but the Nevereverfull is definitely within reach. It's a gorgeous bag. If I didn't have this one, I would have run and get that Nevereverfull. But it may be one of those things where rationality, who cares about rationality? You know, I just love it. So that's certainly one of the things that I am loving at Louis Vuitton. There is another bag. It's the Louis Vuitton Shopper Tote. It says it's the MM size, also in the men's collection. I like it as well. You know, it's just more, it's more boxy and it's more bold with the Louis Vuitton logo. But it's a great size bag. You can wear it as a shoulder bag or a top handle bag. Again, it's that monogram. It's a leather bag. The price of this one is actually more than the Nevereverfull. I'm not sure about that. The Nevereverfull is larger, but I like this one too. In terms of just things that I'm liking at Louis Vuitton, I like this Shopper Tote MM. If I had to get either or, I would definitely get the Nevereverfull, but the Shopper Tote is really nice as well. And I'm just really loving that. All right, guys, and there is a bag. It's called the Carryall Vibe MM. Guys, I love this bag. I am in the market for a oversized black tote style bag. I am in the market for one of those. And you guys, if you saw my video last year where I did my wish list, I talked about the Celine, I think it was called the Cabas tote or something like that. I'll put a picture of it up. I still like that bag, but I don't know. I haven't gotten it. I just wasn't sure. And this Carryall Vibe MM is a vibe, guys. It is simplistic. The little pouch that's in it has a monogram print on it, which I think is gorgeous. Guys, it has silver hardware. Oh my goodness. The silver hardware is beautiful. It has a luggage tag that's in the monogram. And I think on the side of it, the strap is kind of monogram. The strap is monogram. It looks casual. It looks comfortable. It looks like a bag that I would get a lot of use out of. I was kind of looking at the Atlantis Vibe MM. Again, the same color. It has the silver hardware. It has a removable pouch and it's all in monogram. And the inside lining of the bag is a monogram lining. I love that touch. Oh, I love that feature. Now this bag is a little bit more, it has a more of an edgy look that's not really me or whatever, but it is a great bag that I don't see advertised a lot. And so yeah, that's one of the bags that I am loving at Louis Vuitton as well. Also, there is a Nice BB in reverse monogram. I saw it when I went into the store. I put a film up when I went into the store and I saw it. And I was surprised by it because I didn't know that they made the Nice BB in that reverse monogram. Like I told you guys in a prior video that I'm interested in adding a reverse monogram piece to my collection. I don't know what it will be. And I like this. I probably won't get it because it's the BB size and I have the Nice BB. I have the Nice BB and I have the Nice Micro. I forget what it's called. But there's a size in the middle called the Mini that I also like. And I thought about getting, I just haven't pulled the trigger yet because it's duplicative in my collection. But if this bag in the reverse monogram was in the mini, I would probably get that one. And when I saw this, I thought, wow, I immediately looked to see if they had it in the mini size, and they don't, but maybe they will come out with it. But if you don't have a niece BB, I think this would be a great option in terms of the reverse monogram. It's just going to be a little bit more less worrisome in terms of not having the vachetta. And it looked really nice. So I like that one as well. A couple of little SLGs that I liked. You know, I recently got the Victorine wallet, and I love the wallet. Have wanted it for a long time. So I am already enjoying that wallet. But I do like the Rosalie coin purse. If I got that, I would definitely get it in the reverse monogram. So that may be my reverse monogram piece that I got, but I do like that in the reverse monogram. But then there's also a Charlotte pencil pouch. They have this pouch and they have it in reverse monogram. Someone posted it on Instagram, a picture during the holidays, and I really liked it and did not know that that was an option. And so that'll just be cute. I like to carry, well, I never carry pens and pencils or anything in any of my luxury bags because I'm afraid of them leaking. So when I need a pen, I never have one. This would be neat to get because I could carry my pens in here. Not like I couldn't carry it in any other things, but it would be cute. You can also carry little small toiletries, lip glosses, and lip pencils and things like that in there as well. So I do like the Charlotte pencil pouch. And I think that's it, guys. You know, I don't know if I would say it's on my wish list, but that Horizon 55 is just something that I've always wanted. And so I still am interested in that, but I don't know. Just the risk of damage and that bag looking very worn. I'm sorry, that suitcase looking very worn and used is high. And I have so many of the travel bags that if I am going to, obviously if I got this bag, I would never want to check it. There are occasions I've heard though with the 55 where you are forced to check the bag, and I never would want to get into that type of situation. And if I'm going on a road trip or something like that, I have bags that fit as much. I have the Keepall 55 in the Makassar that would fit as much as that Horizon 55. So I don't know. I haven't been inspired to buy it yet, but it is still something that will probably forever kind of be on my list of items that I'm loving at Louis Vuitton. Those are the items that I am loving at Louis Vuitton. Hopefully you saw something that you had not heard about, that you didn't know about, that piqued your interest, because all of these things are not being heavily marketed at Louis Vuitton. And I think that's unfortunate because especially for people like me, who is a classic Louis Vuitton lover, all this gimmicky stuff and all these higher priced items, that's not what appeals to me. But these things that I showed you today, those are the type of things that appeal to me, right? And so I'm glad that I happen to see these things because they certainly aren't being marketed, but I'm glad that I know about them, and so now you do too. All right guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a happy, safe, and a healthy week, and I will see you next time. Bye.